friends, welcome back to my gardening episode. As soon as the calendar turns to spring, it's time for me to head outdoor and prepare my garden for summer's bounty of blooms and vegetables. I walk around my garden and inspect existing plants, clean up. Actually, I have already shared many videos earlier for the gardening, how I clean and how I prepare my garden and all that, so you can watch those videos. I have already shared even planting some of the summer vegetables, herbs and all that, so please do watch all those videos and you will get to learn a lot of tips and tricks. In this episode, I am mostly going to cover how I grow my Indian vegetables in the United States. I had so many followers asking what kind of Indian popular vegetables can be grown. Since I live in Florida, it's quite easier for me to grow many kinds of beans and all that, but trust me, beans can grow like almost in any weather condition, but be sure to still check out with your like local resources what really works well in your area. Alright, so here I have gathered all the seeds. This one is bottle gourd, dudi, okra, bindi, cluster beans, guar, pigeon peas. Now I already showed earlier that I have already planted some pigeon peas. I started back in February, but now I'm going to throw directly into the ground as well in the soil. And this long beans, choli, known as wild beans, it's like a suti papri kind of wild beans, papri, lilwa papri, karela, bitter gourd, and this is kantola. I think it's known as a spiny tizzle gourd or something. Tastes amazing. So these are all the seeds that I'm going to plant today. The next whole week it's going to rain a lot here in Florida, so this is the best time for me to plant the remaining seeds that I have been waiting for. I usually wait until I see the weather. If it indicates the rain for a few upcoming weeks, then it's perfect time to plant the seeds like pigeon peas, long beans, cluster beans, all kinds of beans, and then wild beans also. So today I'm going to throw a few more seeds, and let's get to the garden. The first thing is to prepare the soil. I have designated a particular area for each and every vegetables. By that fence I already have some tuber, as you can see, and my husband helped me this morning to dig some holes. It's really hard to dig even the holes here in this like area, so he helped me dig all these holes. So it's ready for me to throw the seeds in them. So we have up till that fence, and so here I will be planting tuber, choli, lilwa papri, and by the fence like a dudi, kantola, karela and all that by that fence. Most plants need good sunlight, good soil and fertilizer. Yes, they do need their food to grow really well, so I prefer to use garden soil vegetable, organic fertilizer. My favorite is cow manure as well, and water on time. So if some of these basics are taken care, your garden will be blooming like anything for sure. I remember when I was like almost a teen, my mom would dig the holes and I would just throw the seeds, and she always waited until it's rain season. So like in around June, July, we always planted a lot of seeds in our backyard, and I still follow the same tradition even today. In this one I'm going to throw wild beans, surti papri lilwa known as, and I usually throw not just one but 3 to 4, so that at least one will grow, and if all of them grow, that's amazing. So once you throw the seeds, cover with the soil, pigeon peas in this one, and then I will put more soil, the garden vegetable soil, on top of it. Here I have long beans, choli known as. Here I have the Contola seeds. It's a spiny teasel gourd, and this variety is actually hard to grow, but I am still going to try. And then simply just cover with the soil. Here I have Karela bitter gourd. Here I have dig like a long line, so I'm just going to throw bottle gourd, dudi known as seeds, and then just cover with the soil. And always be sure to water every time you plant any kind of seeds. Now, some of you may have watched my videos earlier, and you might have noticed that in this particular area I always plant guar, cluster beans, and this year I'm planting binda, okra as well in this area. I already have the mat in this area, the weed barrier mat stopper, the weed stopper it's called. So I don't see much weed in here, so this soil is actually ready for me to throw seeds. I'm just going to dig some holes. It's not that hard to dig holes in this area, so I can do on my own. Here I have okra seeds, bindi, so I'm going to throw 2 to 3 in each holes, cover with soil. Here I have the cluster beans, who are known as. I'm going to throw a couple of seeds in each holes. Then mark them like this. Water lightly. So this is my small farm of guar cluster beans. They look so healthy so far. And because I have a huge problem of weeds, this time I used plastic to prevent weeds coming up all the time. After about 5 to 6 days, this is how much guar has grown up. It grows really fast. You can start harvesting guar in about 45 days. Guar grows really fast, and it's so easy to maintain as well. I usually water when it's really dry, and if it is raining every other day or every 2 days, you don't need to water guar. I live in North Florida, and weather is almost like kind of India, and so I can easily grow tuber, chori, green chilies, guar, and many other vegetables. This year I have prepared the ground really well to avoid all kinds of weeds. As you can see, they are growing quite good. Looks nice, healthy, pretty green. In about 1 month, my guar cluster beans have grown up this big and almost ready to give fruits. They still look nice, green, healthy. As you can see, it has already started flowering. Rainwater is the best for gardening, so I prefer to wait until it's about to start the rainy season, and as soon as I come to know that it's going to start raining from next week, the week ahead I start planting all the seeds. For a couple of days I may have to water them, but as the rain starts, that's the best time, and rainwater helps to sprout all the plants faster. Alright friends, finally it's raining and I'm craving for some fried food, and I simply love to watch my plants getting showered. Alright friends, it's time for me to step out in my garden after 2 days since it's been raining. So let me show you how the plants